You know what? I think what I'll bring up first, because we've been talking about, DC almost this entire time. I think I'll talk about the first bit of news I'll talk about is something that was birthed from tangentially related to DC. That's all
Okay.
I can say. I
I'm just
mean,
imagining the DC logo in a hospital bed giving birth. Marvel holding its hand. Push! Push, DC! I'm pushing!
I mean, when I say what it is, you might realize how accurate that is.
Okay.
I mean, with what I'm saying, what did DC give birth to?
What did it give birth to?
Another comic company.
Oh. Oh, man. It's Vertigo? Is that what it was?
That's right. So at SDCC there was a trailer released, and also the final trailer, because woo, did they show a lot, and then it's coming out real quick. The Sandman TV show,
Oh, yes.
which I barely saw anything about it, barely followed anything about it, and bam, here it is. It's coming out August 5th. This final trailer showed kind of the most about it, and I am very excited. I love the Sandman. The trailer gave us, at least it gave me the first taste of like all of the actors and the roles they're portraying. Seeing them, speak, little hints at what some of the stuff that's going to be appearing in it. And the Sandman is one of the only comic series I have read from beginning to the end of its entire run, and I even have read some of the extended universe stuff. So this is gonna be one of the things that I'm gonna be able to come back here and talk about whether it has been faithful to the comics.
Oh,
Okay,
yes.
I'm gonna be able to be the judge on that. But and this might be, some people might not call me a real Sandman fan for this hot take, but there's actually one thing about this series that makes me feel like it could be, even better or more enjoyable on a base level
How
if it's
dare
done
you?
really well. And that's that a lot of the comic books would have these arcs where it would delve into like this like Norse mythology stuff that felt to me very like, where I don't know why, like I don't even I can't, as soon as anything is Norse or Greek mythology or something, I can't focus anymore. I'm not a fan of that kind of stuff. So my eyes glaze over, and so about like 40% of the entire Sandman series, I was just like, um, don't bring up Thor unless it's the superhero Thor.
The
I
Avenger
don't care
himself.
about this. Yeah. So I'm wondering if they'll stay away from that and stick to like the character development of the main crew of like Dream, Death, all of those people, Despair, all the brothers and sisters whose names all start with D. And some of the dream traveling shenanigans of Sandman himself, and the library, some of that stuff more than the like interjection of the Norse mythology. And if it does do some of that, it's a little easier to get through in a TV show maybe. So we'll see about that. But overall, I love this comic series uh, quite dearly. In terms of like some of the arcs, the story arcs in it are so amazing. I particularly really hope, I could see it maybe needing to wait for like a season two, but my favorite story arc is the volume Brief Lives, I think, where like Dream and Delusion go on basically this road trip to find a missing brother. So I really hope that gets adapted, that story arc, but we'll see. Um, Trailer looks good. I think I like the casting of Sandman and Death and everyone, so looks really cool.
Yes. I did not see the trailer. I debated about it, but I was just like, there's so much to get through. But
Yeah. There's a lot of trailers to watch.
Yeah. So speaking of what you said about kind of like the whole Norse mythology thing, I'm guessing they won't because unlike comic books, on a TV show, you got the budget. So
Yes. And I'm sure they had some, but not that much.
yes.
I mean, it's pretty like well produced. Like, I mean, there's obviously it's a fantasy comic series anyway, so there's got to be some budget there.
So this is on Netflix, right?
Yeah, it appears to be a Netflix.
It's a little surprising that it's on there and not HBO Max, unless like the Lucifer comics aren't connected to Sandman, right? Because Lucifer
no, I think
moved to. Wait, the characters introduced in the series, the Sandman. So maybe that's why it's on Netflix because of a deal.
Yeah.
For when they.
I think it's a deal thing. I think it's a deal thing. I always get confused because Lucifer is a character in Sandman. I've never seen the show. I always assumed it was a spin-off of the Sandman character, but I've never seen it. Yeah, there must be some kind of deal.
He was on an episode. He was in the Crisis on Infinite Earths crossover on the CW, which was
Sandman
a pointless scene,
Lucifer?
But Lucifer.
Oh, okay.
It's a very pointless scene, but he was there. But I do want to recommend something for people who are fans because you mentioned the character Death.
Yeah.
In the Sandman comics, there is a great animated short that DC did when they released the Wonder Woman Bloodlines anime movie. It's from 2019 called Death. It should be on HBO Max. It is. I'm not big. Like, I'll be honest. Besides, like some of like the big characters, I'm not a big fan. The shorts are a bit hit and miss to me, but this one was really well done. And it says on Wikipedia it's about 19 minutes, and this one really stood out to me. Dare I say it was better than the Wonder Woman movie. So the movie was attached to, which was a bit but still all right. But the Death short was very good. So if anyone wants to check that out, there's something to check out while you wait. Does this have a release date or?
August 5th, literally next week.
Oh my god!
By the time this is released, depending on how fast we edit this, it might already be out.
Oh yes. You know, I was really surprised when they announced it was coming out. Harley Quinn season 3, which they announced it, and it was like, oh, it comes out in 2 weeks, and the first 3 episodes are up now. So.
Yeah, I knew that the Sandman Netflix series was in development, but then it just kind of felt like all of a sudden it was like, here it is. Like, yeah. And I don't know if that was out of ignorance. Like, I don't even know if there's a trailer before this, but from my perspective, it just feels like I saw some cast photos released a few weeks ago on their Instagram. The trailer came out SDCC, and now it's coming out August 5th. It felt very quick to me.
Yes. Always better to have it come out quick, unless there's a release date that says like question mark coming in 2025.
Yeah. No, I highly doubt it'll get delayed now because all episodes are coming out August 5th.